Hello everyone, this is Jennifer, and in this video I wanted to talk about how when you're in a relationship with a narcissist, eventually the relationships you have around you will fall apart. You may find out over time that you have one friend, maybe no friends. You'll realize that all the people that you had in your life that you used to talk to and have fun with and share your thoughts and feelings, that they're no longer around. And yes, it all starts off because the narcissist first isolates you and then you isolate yourself. But another part of this is that there may be some people that you confide in about what's going on. And they may listen to you and they may be sympathetic towards you and they may give you advice. And they'll probably be really passionate about what you should do because from the outside, they can see a clearer picture of what's going on because you're so engrossed in it that you don't want to see the real picture. Or even if you do, you decide to do nothing about it. And now the people you talk to about it, the people you tell over and over again what's going on in your life, they're going to be upset about this because they're going to give you the best advice that they can. And they're going to want you to leave. They're going to give you the advice that you need to hear. And though they'll be supportive, they'll know that what you're doing is self-destructive. And after a while, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of stress on someone who cares about you. And to be blunt, when you do this to someone many times over for a long period of time, they're going to be fed up. And I'm not defending anybody, but that's not fair to them. Okay? Because you know exactly what's going on. And when you tell people about stuff that's happening continuously and still do nothing about it, there's nothing that your friend or your relative can do for you. And it's difficult for them to listen to you self-destruct. And especially when it's been a long time, they might get fed up. And you might see that you're going to lose people in your life. And it's not only because you annoy them, it's because they know that what you're doing is wrong. And they feel bad. They do. And they're stressed out about it also. They don't like that you're being treated like this. They want to help you. But they can't help you when you can't help yourself or when you won't help yourself. So if people pull away from you, that might be a reason. And I can't say that you can really blame them because inwardly you know that what they're saying is right. Now, some choose to isolate themselves from these situations, either by not speaking to people about what's going on or just completely getting out of their lives and just throwing people out of your life. And some, maybe whoever they're talking to, they can't take it anymore. They feel bad for you and they hope that you'll make the right decision, but they know the truth. And that's the reason why. And I just remember feeling maybe, very alone. This process makes you feel very alone, and you are alone because we choose to stay for so long. Even though we know exactly what's going on, we try to excuse behavior, even if it happens again and again. And we know that it's not going to change. And so do the people that love us. And it's not fair to have them stick around and listen to you all the time about the abuse. Well, you're not doing anything about it. And then you don't want them to do anything about it. And another thing that'll happen is that you will, in order to hang on to these friendships or relationships in general, you'll overcompensate. And, there will be times where you'll be like, oh, this person did this for me or they did that. And just trying to upplay them so that maybe, you could take some of that back. Maybe your friends, maybe your family won't think too badly of this person. You want to, make them seem like a good person so they won't hate them, but it's too late. They know. So anything that you say to them to up this person, they know that it's a lie. They know what you're trying to do. They know that you don't want them to think bad things about whoever you're with. And that's a lie. And they know that it's a lie, and you know that it's a lie that you're telling yourself. And this is why it's important to get out as soon as you can. As soon as as soon as you wake up to the truth. Because I don't know how many times I've received emails from people, and I love getting emails saying the same thing. This happened, For instance, he cheated, and then, but he's sorry, and then, oh, we're happy, and it's like this grand thing, like it's a great relationship, and then a month later, he cheated, and it's this back and forth thing, and nothing's changing though. It's still the same, and the pattern repeats itself. It never changes, and the truthfully, what people think. I mean, I've had one friend, one that after all this, I had tons before. I was very extroverted, and I ended up with one after. And she's, gratefully, I'm very grateful to her. She actually researched what I was experiencing, and she kind of knew how to deal with me, so I didn't feel like I was being judged, and also was a good friend, and she's provided support, but she did it very well. But this is kind of the exception to the rule, because people don't usually do this. So I had one friend who actually stood by my side and understood what was going on. And when you push everyone away and you have no one in your life, it's really hard to know the difference of what is right or what's acceptable or what needs to be done. And I just wanted to put it out there if anyone feels this way about their friends or family or the lone, if they feel like they are completely alone, and just provide a little insight on the situation. Okay, thanks. Bye.